There are coins that pass through hands without a second thought, and then there are coins that quietly refuse to be forgotten. The 1979 South Africa 2-cent coin belongs to the second category, a piece that carries more weight in history than its size would ever suggest. At first glance, it may appear like a simple copper coin minted for everyday use, but when you look deeper, it becomes a symbol of a nation's economic identity during a complex and changing era. Collectors today do not just see metal in it, they see rarity, survival, and a story that has traveled across decades without losing its appeal. In 1979, South Africa's coinage system was still firmly rooted in traditional minting styles, where each denomination played a specific role in daily commerce. The 2-cent coin was part of that structure, used for small transactions, change in markets, and everyday exchanges that kept the economy moving. However, what makes this particular year significant is not its face value, but the limited attention given to preserving such coins in high-grade condition over time. Most of them entered circulation, were heavily used, scratched, and eventually lost to time. Only a small fraction survived in a condition that collectors now consider desirable. The design of the coin reflects a period where craftsmanship was still deeply respected in minting. Every detail on the surface was carefully engraved, from the numeric denomination to the national symbols that represented South Africa's identity. Over time, these details become more than artistic elements, they become markers of authenticity and age. When a collector holds this coin, they are not just holding copper alloy, but a preserved imprint of a specific moment in economic history. What makes the 1979 2-cent coin even more fascinating is the emotional connection collectors develop with it. Numismatics is not only about value, but about discovery. Many collectors describe the feeling of finding such a coin as similar to uncovering a hidden artifact. It is the thrill of realizing that something so small has survived inflation, modernization, and the disappearance of older currency systems. Each scratch or mark on the coin tells a silent story of the hands it passed through, the places it traveled, and the years it endured. In the global coin collecting market, rarity is often the most powerful driver of value. Coins like the 1979 South Africa 2-cent piece gain attention not because they are made of precious metals, but because they are increasingly difficult to find in uncirculated or near-perfect condition. Over time, copper-based coins tend to lose their original shine, developing patina and wear that reduces visual appeal for high-end collectors. This natural aging process means that pristine examples become significantly more desirable. Collectors also pay close attention to strike quality. A well-struck coin with clear details, sharp edges, and minimal minting flaws can stand out dramatically from ordinary circulated pieces. The 1979 issue, when found in such condition, often becomes a centerpiece in private collections. Some enthusiasts even specialize in South African coinage specifically, building entire portfolios around variations from different years, mint marks, and preservation grades. Beyond the technical aspects, there is also a psychological dimension to coin collecting. People are drawn to objects that feel permanent in an ever-changing world. Currency evolves, countries update designs, and old denominations disappear from use, but coins remain as physical proof of what once was. The 1979 2-cent coin is a perfect example of this permanence. It represents a time when small value coins still had everyday importance, something that modern digital economies are slowly replacing. As interest in numismatics grows worldwide, historical coins from lesser highlighted regions are gaining more attention. South African coinage, in particular, has seen increasing curiosity among collectors who are exploring beyond the commonly known European and American coins. This shift in interest has contributed to a gradual rise in perceived value for well-preserved pieces like the 1979 2-cent coin. Market trends in coin collecting are often influenced by scarcity, demand, and storytelling. A coin becomes more valuable when it carries a narrative that resonates with collectors. The story of this coin is not just about its minting year, but about survival through decades of economic change, political transformation, and shifting currency systems. That narrative adds a layer of depth that purely modern coins cannot replicate. There is also an educational aspect to studying such coins. They provide insight into metallurgy, minting technology, and historical economic systems. For students of history and economics, coins like these serve as tangible references to understand how nations managed small-scale transactions before digital payments and modern banking systems took over. Holding such a coin can feel like holding a small chapter of a textbook written in metal instead of paper. In auctions and private sales, condition grading plays a critical role in determining value. Coins are assessed based on wear, luster, strike quality, and overall preservation. A single grade difference can significantly change the perceived worth of a coin. This is why collectors often seek professional grading services to authenticate and evaluate their pieces. The 1979 South Africa 2 cents coin, when graded highly, can attract strong attention from serious buyers who understand its scarcity in top condition. Another interesting factor is the emotional storytelling used in the collector community. Sellers and enthusiasts often describe coins in a way that highlights their journey through time, almost giving them personality. This coin is often described as a survivor of decades, a silent witness to history, and a small artifact that carries the memory of an entire era. This type of storytelling increases engagement and interest, especially among new collectors entering the field. As the numismatic community continues to expand globally, digital platforms and online auctions have made it easier for rare coins to reach international buyers. This has increased competition and visibility for coins that were once only traded locally. The 1979 2 cents coin benefits from this global exposure, allowing collectors from different countries to recognize its potential value. However, not every coin holds high monetary value. The true worth of a coin is determined by a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. While many 1979 2 cents coins may still circulate at modest collector prices, exceptional specimens can stand apart dramatically. This contrast between common and rare examples is what makes coin collecting both challenging and exciting. For many enthusiasts, the journey begins with curiosity and gradually evolves into passion. A simple coin picked up from a collection can spark years of research and discovery. The 1979 South Africa 2 cents coin often serves as one of those entry points, especially for collectors interested in African numismatic history. Over time, coins like this become more than collectibles, they become legacy items passed through generations. Families preserve them, collectors trade them, and historians study them. Each transition adds another layer to their story, reinforcing their place in the broader narrative of economic history. As interest continues to grow and availability decreases, the perception of value surrounding such coins may continue to rise in certain collector circles. While not every piece will reach extraordinary figures, the significance of owning a well-preserved example remains strong among enthusiasts who appreciate historical authenticity. In the end, the 1979 South Africa 2 cents coin stands as a reminder that value is not always defined by size or material, but by meaning, rarity, and time. It represents a quiet legacy carried forward from a different economic era, preserved in metal, and appreciated by those who understand its journey. $800,000 in the last of script without add any heading and emoji.